Lions fans, what's going on? It's your boy King, Lions Nation, everybody who tuned into the game today, hopefully. Let's talk about the game. First and foremost, before we get into that, I just want to take this opportunity and give my condolences to the family of Demaryius Thomas. I couldn't imagine, losing such a loving, kind person like that at the early age of 33. So my heart deeply goes out to his family and everyone involved and everyone that had a relationship with him, from his, ex-teammates to anybody who came into contact with him. I give my sympathies and my thoughts. Detroit Lions versus Broncos, they got absolutely destroyed. Not really going to talk much stats and all of that stuff. I mean, come on, bro. We knew what this was. We knew what was going to happen today. The Lions were extremely, shorthanded. We was out there with practice squad guys, man. So even though I got to see one of them that I really miss watching, running back, you remember back in training camp, preseason, man, how high I was on him. And to see him get out there and play well today was beautiful for me. You know what I'm saying? I really like him a lot. The Lions, man, just looking at this roster, the Lions are in a unique position because we have an opportunity to go into the draft and go into free agency and add to this team. But at the same time, the Lions already have, I want to say, depth already. Our starters are actually great depth players. So when we do bring these guys in here, depth shouldn't be a problem for us. You know what I'm saying? Because these guys are already here, man. So, like I said, we out there playing with a bunch of, second and third stringers, you know what I'm saying, even including our quarterback. So when we do get studs and some real legit starters and some standout guys, we have some guys available already, and that'll be ready to go. Like I said, from Reynolds today with some good catches today between the two ex-Rams, him and Jared Goff. But we just couldn't stop the run. Couldn't stop the run today. Just couldn't execute. Offensive line was terrible today. For what it was worth, I don't know how much of that was Goff and how much of that was the O-line, but Goff was he was not having a great day back there. So when does he ever, right? So, like I said, don't want to speak too much on the negative things. Let's talk positives. We all know what this is. We all know what to expect, not just out of this game for the rest of the season. We need to start thinking forward. Even though at the very beginning of the season, we established what kind of year this was going to be. We was just upset about the style in which way we were losing. But right now, at this point of the season, it's time to start looking forward to the draft. We got college football playoffs coming up. So I tell you guys, if you do watch college football, please tune in. These are some of the times that you need to be tuning in as a Lions fan. We have multiple picks, so you need to know and understand what the Lions are trying to do. So, with that said, we got college football playoffs coming, and even though it's a couple of guys that's not going to play, including Kayvon Thibodeaux, which I absolutely I don't understand why he's not playing. I understand, but I don't understand at the same time. You want to continue to be, put out as the number one pick overall. I kind of feel like you got to play. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. Some people say, well, no, you don't got to play this and that. It ain't guaranteed. It's not guaranteed, man. The fact that Hutchinson does have a playoff game to play. So, between those two is to me is still a toss-up. It's still a toss-up on what the Lions might decide to do, and it's not even for sure that the Lions go DN. This is the Detroit Lions we're talking about. It's not like we haven't been shocked before. Make sure you're paying attention to college football, especially over the holiday. You know, these playoff games are very, very significant, very important. You know, congratulations to Bryce Young for winning the Heisman. Kind of figured that was happening after the performance that they gave Georgia. So, you know, that was a given. But we need to look forward. You know, free agency, you know, we'll see what happens when that time comes. But the draft right now should be the focal point. Paying attention to teams like the Rams if they continue to have games where they lose games, because the Rams do have some holes on that team. They got some holes on that team, and, you know, certain teams have been able to expose them. So, you know, right now I believe we sit at 23. So we'll see where that leads. But, you know, it's time to start looking forward to the draft. You know, I know it's for some of the diehard Lions fans. It's like, I don't want to. We do this all the time, but it is what it is. You know, at this point, I don't get frustrated. I don't get mad about anything pertaining to the Lions anymore. I couldn't really care less what they do out there right now. I'm looking forward to the draft. That's the type of mindset it needs to be, because, you know, the mindset right now needs to be, you know, for the young players that are available, we need to be paying attention to those guys. But at the same time, we need to be getting things together and getting ready for the draft. So with that said, man, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Detroit Lions game today. Did you watch in the first place? And at the same time, you know, what do you think the Lions do with the first pick? I'm interested to know that, man, because everybody's just automatically saying it's going to be a defensive end for some reason. It's Thibodeau, Hutchinson, this, that, third. How do you know? So what do you think the Lions are going to do with that pick, man? That is something interesting that I really look forward to seeing in the comment section, to see where people's mind are about what the Lions should be doing with that very first pick. So with that said, man, you know, just leave it in the comments, man, and on to the next week, man. We'll be talking again before then, but on to the next game. We know what this is, so try to enjoy the rest of your day. Do not be upset about the Lions, man. This was expected. You know, enjoy your night. Be safe. Peace.